So you'll just have to approve that recording. So finding a comfortable seated posture here. And just allowing your eyes to close, or maybe taking a soft gaze out in front of you. Begin to notice your breath here. Noticing the subtle rhythm of the inhale and of the exhale. Noticing the natural rise and fall of the chest. The widening and softening of the low belly. Scanning your awareness head to toe, softening any obvious areas of tension or gripping, resistance in your body right now. Noticing if you're leaning forward in the seated posture, if you can lean back so your shoulders are in line with your hips. Feeling your spine grow nice and tall, imagining your head is sliding up an imaginary wall behind you, feeling a gentle tuck of chin towards chest. Just taking another breath or two here, observing this natural, steady rhythm of your breath. It's so easy to get drawn into the future or pulled back into the past. And when we allow ourselves to rest in presence, we access a deeper feeling of ease and peace and stability within. So whenever your mind wanders, keep coming back to your breath. Keep allowing yourself to sink back and down into your body, into presence. I'd love us to start with a gentle humming practice. You can bring your hands to heart or imagine that they're there. And humming helps us tone our vagus nerve, which acts as a light switch for our nervous system. It helps us shift out of our stress response of the sympathetic nervous system into the rest, reset, digest response of the parasympathetic nervous system. So we'll inhale through the nose together, exhale out the mouth, and then inhale through the nose. And as you exhale with lips gently closed, it'll create a humming sound. And we'll take 5 rounds, and you can go at your own pace. Inhaling together to start. Exhale. And now inhaling to hum 5 times. Mm. Mm. One more here. Allowing your breath to return to its natural pace. Placing hands again on your legs and once more scanning head to toe, just noticing how that felt, how your breath is flowing now, how your body's feeling. Softening tension across the eyebrows, along the jawline. Feeling your shoulders relaxing down from your ears. Feeling your hip flexors, your thighs releasing, gripping as well. On your next inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, relax them back and down. 2 more times. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, relax them back and down. 1 more. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, relax them back and down. And now bring your hands in front of your belly. Clasp your hands, flip your palms, reach your hands up to the sky, look up. Reaching out of your hands, root down through your sitting bones. If that's too much for your shoulders, separate your hands and look up. And as you exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest, relax your arms down. And we'll take 3 more like that. So inhale, clasp your hands, flip your palms, sweep them up to the sky. Reach long. And as you exhale, separate your hands, cactus the arms, open your chest, relax your arms beside you. 2 more times, opening up through the chest, through the shoulders, through the side body. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, clasp your hands, flip your palms, reach them up to the sky. And exhale, cactus the hands, cactus the arms, relax your arms down beside you. If you're sitting on a pillow or block, moving off the prop, come to sit on your bum, but switch the cross of your legs. So whatever way they were, switch them, please. Might feel awkward, and that's the point. Placing hands on your knees, we're going to do some hip circles. So you'll start by just reaching the chest forward and then towards the right, and then lean back. Use your knees to support you as you lean back and over to the left. So moving nice and slowly, staying connected with your breath. And this helps to create space in our low back and in our hips. It's a really nice way to wake up the body if we're sitting a lot or if we've done intense activity or just like waking up from sleeping. And as you're ready, we'll go the other way. So just shifting now towards the left. Creating some nice big circles, just checking in with, again, how you're feeling right now. And if there are any areas that need some extra attention or breath, you're welcome to pause as well and send breath there. And as you're ready, we'll meet folding forward over our legs. So reaching your hands forward, you might just sit as I am, keeping your spine long. So from the side angle. So you might have your hands long, keep spine long, or you might want to round your back more. So, and you might be rounding here. I would suggest a longer spine. It protects the low back, and we use the breath of the exhale to deepen the fold. And breathe into the low back, breathe into your hips. Again, this is a nice alternative to child's pose. So keep your sitting bones heavy. Notice if you're tense through the jaw, relax the shoulders. Keep sending breath to your low back, to your hips. And you might walk your hands towards the left now, reaching right hand longer than left, breathing into the right side waist, right hip. Again, soften the face, unclench your jaw. Whatever tension is in your body, keep greeting it with more breath, more softness. And take another deep breath here. And exhale here. And walking your hands back to center. Make your way towards the other side. I'm just going to turn and face you. Walking your hands now towards the right, walking left hand long, draw left hip back. Breathing now into the left side waist. Taking longer inhales and exhales if possible here. And slowly walk your hands back to center again. And gradually walk your hands back up towards your body. And we'll swivel ourselves. Actually, we'll shift our hands back and just widen your legs so your feet are nice and wide. We're just going to relax the hips for a moment. So just lower your legs over to the right any amount. And come up to center, inhale. And lower them to the left. This is just helping with internal rotation, and come back to center. We'll do this one more time. Over to the right, and you might walk your hands a little bit more towards the left. And take another breath here. And come back to center, inhale. And lower your legs to the left, walk your hands towards the right a little bit. One more breath. Exhale. Coming back through center, we'll make our way now over to tabletop, however you'd like to get there. So checking that hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. We'll start with a few cat and cows here. So you might start with smaller cat and cows and then allow them to get bigger and bigger. As you inhale, draw shoulder blades on the back, lengthen the spine, look forward and up. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, press into your hands, gaze down. Inhale, offer the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back, widen the shoulder blades, gaze down. Good. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. And you might grow them a bit bigger now. So inhale, lengthen the spine, press into your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, round the back, maybe send hips towards heels, modified child's pose. So your toes are still tucked. You're not really taking a full child's pose, and then come back to tabletop. Inhale, come into cow pose with the heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back, send your hips towards your heels. Good, and then come back to tabletop and we'll take one more like that. Inhale, lengthen the spine, gentle back bend. Exhale, round the back, hips towards heels. And come back to neutral spine here. As you inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, big stretch. And as you exhale, bring your right arm over to the left on the ground and lower onto the right shoulder. Tent your hands near your left hand near your face. Press into your left hand and tack your hips towards the right. So you're breathing into the right shoulder and to the upper back, right side of the body. And if this is too much, you can always take child's pose here and just reach your hands towards the left, and that'll give you a similar stretch, just not as intense. Again, relax your face, relax your jaw, deepen your breath. Noticing where you can welcome in more space and more softness. Pressing into the left hand, untuck your toes. Send your bum towards your heels. Keep your arms kind of crossed as they are. They'll naturally start to uncross when you bring your bum back. Take a moment here, breathing into the right shoulder. And carefully come back to tabletop, bringing hands under shoulders. I'm just going to turn around to face you again. And now as you inhale, other side, lift your left arm up to the sky, big breath in. And as you exhale, reach your left arm towards the right along the earth. Come down to your left shoulder, tent your right hand off beside your face. Press into the right hand, roll onto the left shoulder and tack your hips towards the left. Deep breaths, creating more space around our lungs, more space around the heart. One more breath here. As you exhale and tuck your toes, press into your right hand, send your bum towards your heels, coming again through a modified child's pose with your arms still kind of crossed. Breathing into the left shoulder. And come back to tabletop, uncrossing your arms, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. As you're ready, pressing into your hands, extend your right leg long, press into the reach out of your right heel, press into your hands, draw your navel towards your spine, taking a deep breath here, getting into your calf, getting into your Achilles. And exhale. Draw your right knee towards your nose, step your right foot to the top right corner of your mat. We're moving into lizard lunge. So if this is too deep of a stretch for your body, you might want to have blocks or books or pillows under your hands. They give you more height. So use whatever props you need. As you inhale, draw your shoulders on your back, lengthen your heart, look straight ahead. As you exhale, shift your hips back, straighten your right leg any amount, coming through half splits. Keeping your hands inside the right foot, bend back into the right knee. You can be on your finger pads. I find that gives height. Draw shoulders on the back, look straight ahead, inhale. And as you exhale, shift your hips back any amount, straightening through the right leg. So we're getting into our hamstrings and our hips here. 2 more times. Inhale, bend into the right knee, lengthen the spine, lift your heart. Exhale, shift your hips back. Half splits. One more. Bend back into the right knee. Draw your shoulders on the back. Look straight ahead. Inhale. Exhale, hips shift back. And now you might sway your hips side to side, right to left. So just allowing your hips to sway side to side. And just notice how that feels. And then you might pause in the center with your chest facing center, facing the front of your mat, and your hips square. So draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Anchor down through your right heel as you flex your toes towards your shin. Keeping a bend in the right knee, you might tip your right baby toe towards the ground a little bit. You don't have to. It allows you to access more of your IT band if you're feeling that for a stretch right now. And imagine your lungs are in the back of your right thigh, in the back of your hamstring. So feeling the expansion, the space as you inhale. Feeling release, allowing whatever emotion is stored in these tissues to be released with the exhale. Again, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the face. One more breath here. Keep staying in presence. This is an easy posture to check out of. And as you exhale now, bend back into the right knee. Coming back into lizard lunge. And this time, plant your left hand off beside your mat and reach your right arm up to the sky. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Taking a big breath here. Exhale here. You might bend your right elbow, open the heart, or you might just reach it up ahead. One more breath. And exhale, bring your hands back inside the right foot on your mat, staying on your finger pads or on your blocks or books or pillows. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, step the right knee back to join left tabletop. I'm just going to shift around again. Stay as you are. And we'll move into one cat and cow here. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, round the back, hips towards heels. Come back to neutral spine. And as you're ready, step your left foot towards the top left corner of the mat, bend into the left knee. And you might again place blocks or pillows or whatever books, a phone book is great, under your hands and come up on your finger pads. Drawing left hip back, right hip forward. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, shift your hips back, half split, straighten the left leg any amount. Taking this 2 or 3 more times, totally your choice. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hips back, round your back, straighten through the left leg. It won't go fully straight, just a little bit. Inhale, bending into the left knee, draw shoulders on the back. Exhale, hips back. You might stay here or you might take one more with me, whatever you're feeling. Listen to your body. Exhale. So in center now, swaying your hips side to side. Just allowing your hips to create a bit more space here. And as you're ready, pausing, facing forward, draw left hip back, right hip forward. Flexing your left toes towards your shin, keeping a bend in your left knee here. And maybe allow your left baby toes to tip towards the left. taking about 3 deep breaths into the back of the left leg. And if your wrists are bothering you, you can always make your hands into fists. And that's a nice alternative for wrist sensitivity. Again, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the muscles around your eyes. Visualizing the space being created in the back of the left leg. Visualizing tension, gripping, being released. One more breath here. Bending back into the left knee, gazing straight ahead, option to stay facing forward, or you might plant your right hand off to the right and reach your left arm up to the sky, drawing the left hip back, right hip forward. We're coming into lizard lunge with an open twist. Keep pressing into the right hand as you reach the left arm up. You might bend your left elbow, opening the chest a little more. Again, these are just options. One more deep breath. And as you exhale, bring both hands inside the left foot. Draw shoulders on the back. Inhale, look straight ahead. Exhale, step back, tabletop. And you might shift side to side here, just moving however your body needs to. And as you're ready, we'll make our way into child's pose. So taking knees nice and wide, toes together. Send your bum back towards your heels, reach your arms nice and long. Allow your forehead to rest down towards the mat. Feeling your hips heavy against your heels. Feeling your arms and your chest heavy towards the mat. Directing your breath into your hips, into your back, into the backside of your lungs. And with each exhale, allowing your body to sink deeper and deeper into gravity here. Sinking deeper and deeper into presence. And if your mind is wandering off into stories or into any other thoughts, bring it back to the breath, come back to your body, connecting with how your breath is feeling in your body right now. Noticing how you can release any gripping or tightening of your muscles. Staying connected with this quality of softness. One more deep breath here. Exhale, gently sigh it out. And start to walk your hands closer to your body, making your way back to tabletop. And we'll make our way over to sit for a moment before we lay down. coming through a neck release. So you might sit as I am, or you might sit with legs crossed, and you might want to prop your hips up on a pillow. We'll be here for a little bit, so just making sure you're comfortable. And as you're settled, allow your eyes to close or take a soft gaze out in front of you. And lower your right ear to your right shoulder. And you might walk your left hand beside you, pressing into your left finger pads, directing your awareness and your breath into the left side of the neck, top of the shoulder. Unclenching your jaw, relaxing the space between your eyebrows. Again, allowing your body to sink back and down. Noticing how the breath helps to soften tension here and release it from your body, from your mind. Taking another deep breath here. Turning your gaze towards your right knee, draw your chin closer to your chest. Take a full breath here. Exhale here. As you inhale, tilt your chin up towards the sky, look up. Exhale, lower chin to chest, gazing towards your right hand, your right knee. So you're moving on a diagonal line. Inhale, tilt your chin up to the sky. Exhale, draw chin towards chest. Two more times. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Lower right ear to right shoulder, bringing your gaze straight ahead. Take a deep breath here, reaching chin away from chest. And as you exhale, slowly lower chin to chest, circling your head through center, rolling your left ear to your left shoulder. Place left hand back on left thigh, reach right hand beside you now. Gently pressing into your right finger pads, finding that sense of resistance, gentle pressure. Unclench your jaw, soften your shoulders. Breathing into the right side of the neck, top of the chest, upper back. One more deep breath right here. Exhale here. Turn your gaze towards your left knee now. Draw your chin closer to the chest. Taking a deep breath into the back of the neck now. Exhale. On your next inhale, tilt your chin up to the sky towards the left. As you exhale, draw chin towards chest, left side of the chest. So again, moving on this diagonal line now. Inhale, tilt the chin up. Exhale, lower chin towards chest, gazing down towards the left. Inhale, tilt the chin up. Exhale, lower chin to chest. One more inhale, tilt your chin up. Exhale, relax chin to chest. Lower left ear to left shoulder, turn the gaze straight ahead. Taking one more breath here into the right side of the neck. And as you exhale, lower chin to chest, and you might gently sway your head to the right again as you inhale. Maybe tip your head back a bit. As you exhale, come back through center. Inhale, tip your head towards the left, maybe tip it back a little bit. And slowly bring your chin back to center, back to your chest. And as you're ready, roll through your spine, come all the way up. And you might open your eyes and we'll come over to our bum and give our legs a shake. If you were sitting as I was, because that can be a little bit for your knees. And now make sure you have a pillow or a block nearby. We'll lower onto our back. Once you're on your back, give your legs a big hug. And gently rock side to side. You might take your knees a little wider. Feeling your low back pressing into the mat. And bringing now your pillow or block between your knees or between your shins. Carefully lower your legs over to the left, stacking your right leg on your left. Placing your left hand on your right thigh, reach your right arm out beside you like a T, or bending the elbow so it's like a cactus. So the back of your right arm and forearm and hand are on the ground. And your gaze might be up at the ceiling here or over towards the right shoulder. Taking about 5 or 6 deep breaths into the right outer hip, low back. And it's more important here that your right shoulder and arm are on the ground than your legs being super far towards the left. So if you need to place another block or pillow between your knees for more space in your hips, please do that. And allow your left side to become super heavy into the ground here. Allow your right side to soften, gripping or tension. Feeling your body sink down into gravity. Feeling the relaxing and easeful quality of presence washing over your body. Taking another deep breath here. Exhale. Moving your pillow or block out to the side, step your feet back onto the mat, lower onto your back again. And just pause to notice how both sides feel. And again, draw your knees into your chest. Give your legs a hug. Take your knees wide. Gently rock side to side. Massage your low back. And as you're ready, place your pillow or block between your knees again, between your calves if possible as well, and lower your legs over to the right, stacking left leg on right, placing right hand on left thigh and reaching left arm either out beside you or bending the elbow. And you might gaze over your left shoulder up at the ceiling, directing your breath over to your left outer hip, low back, left side of the chest. Softening, gripping through the left leg and the right leg, allowing your body to become heavy, relaxing your jaw, softening your forehead, feeling your shoulders sinking into the mat. Taking 2 more breaths here. And gently move your pillow or block out to the side now. Step your feet back onto the mat. You might give your legs one more hug, or you might not, totally your choice. And we'll end the practice with the feet wide as the mat, knees knocking in, hand on heart and belly, or imagine they're there. Just taking about 10 deep breaths here, allowing your awareness to scan through your body one more time. Softening any areas of lingering tension in the body. Welcoming in more softness as you surrender into presence, into your breath. allowing your breath to deepen now. Perhaps sighing at the mouth as you exhale. You might reach your arms nice and long, give your body a big stretch. Wiggling fingers and toes. And stepping your feet back on the mat, carefully roll to one side and just pause on your side in the fetal position. And as you're ready, press yourself up to seated. And if you'd like to stay as you are, feel free to stay as you are and enjoy a longer Savasana. That is beautiful as well. If not, finding seated posture, eyes closed or in a soft gaze, bring hand to heart or imagine it's there. Gently bow chin to chest and take a moment to thank yourself for practicing today. Thanking your beautiful body and all the ways it supports you. Thanking your breath, this amazing tool of presence, ease, and steadiness within each of us. And perhaps placing hand on earth and acknowledging the planet, the land that we're on. This amazing place that sustains all of us and connects all of us. Namaste. And I'll just stop recording. So one moment.